What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wax Packs and Morning Tracks. It's Mojobreak's baseball card podcast. That's Cody with you. It's Bubba over there. Make sure to go to Mojobreak.com for all the latest baseball breaks. We've been ripping a ton of it. We're going to talk about two big products and the rollout for these products and some chatter online about said products. We'll talk about it. And, of course, make sure to check out Bubba on Fanatics Live. He's ripping all the latest baseball products on release day. Was just doing some Cosmic Chrome. Did you do some Chrome basketball yesterday? Get your hands on. Or no, you weren't here yesterday. So you're doing Chrome basketball today.
Yep. Date of recording. Yep, today.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
I know we're not a basketball card podcast, but damn, those Break of Delight boxes are pretty good.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Can't speak for the hobbies and the jumbos, but the Break of Delights are great. And you know what? I don't want to poo-poo on that too much if you're in on a hobby or a jumbo break.
Right.
Or if you, Bubba, are trying to sell a hobby or a jumbo break.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. The SPs and the SSPs pop up more in those SKUs. So something to keep in mind.
Yeah, there's give and take with it.
Yeah, exactly.
The delights were spectacular.
The delights were crazy. The delights were like kind of blew us
Emma's
away.
delights.
Well, yeah. We just got done ripping with Emma Roberts, Cody John. That was really, really fun. And hopefully down the road, this is the beginning of a great friendship, as a iconic movie once said.
Yeah, maybe we'll go debut patch hunting in the future.
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, I know. We've been hunting the MLB debut patches. But before we get into anything, breaking news: the biggest story of the day: 3-team trade with the Pirates, Astros, the Rays. Okay, we don't.
I thought you had something for us.
No, that's it. Brandon Lau's a Pirate.
Brandon Lau?
Sure. Yeah. Good for them, honestly.
Yeah, Lau's when healthy, could be a 30, 35 homer guy.
He's like he's instantly the best hitter in that Pirates lineup.
Yeah, Brian Reynolds had a down year.
Yeah.
He could be Yeah.
Anyway, I love a 3-team trade. They don't see them in baseball very often.
Yeah.
So cool. A lot of other stuff happened in the winter meetings. Oh yeah, Pete Alonso is an Oriole now. That's weird.
Yeah.
Edwin Diaz is a Dodger now. I'm sure you're thrilled about that.
Yeah, pretty good.
What else happened? Kyle Schwarber's back with the Phillies. A lot of stuff. Michael King's back with the Padres. That's a bit of a surprise. So
yeah, I thought he was going to go out and get some big money, but
I was sure. And that is kind of a complicated contract where I think he's making $12 million. No, he's making $5 million this year. But it's a $12 million signing bonus.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fun ways where everybody's trying to get around that competitive balance or the CBT. So anyway, we'll talk more winter meeting or talk more hot stove and stuff on a later date because it does kind of feel like it's finally ramping up. Mm-hmm. Finally, it was I don't want to say it was a quiet winter meetings, but like there were 3 or 4 big deals and kind of nothing else.
Yes,
it was weird.
The kind of like residual like kind of domino effects are happening now. I would have expected more of like what we saw today with the Kings of the world and the Laos to kind of just like almost like rapid fire throughout the winter meetings.
Yeah.
And then some of like the big ticket players slowly. But yeah, there were like kind of 3 big peaks, kind of spikes over that like 4 or 5 day period.
High peaks, low valleys.
And then you were just kind of waiting for something else to happen.
Right.
And then boom.
It is a weird time where like we're less than a week to Christmas and like the middle, like if you're looking at like a top 50 free agent list, like the middle of it, a lot of guys are gone from that middle section.
Yeah. We're talking about like, all right, where's Bellinger going to go? Is Bellinger going to get a Christmas deal?
Right.
It's like
Tucker's still out there.
Yeah.
Bregman's still out there. Fromber's still out there. Suarez is still out there. Murakami and Imai are still out there.
Yeah, who'd overseas talent signed today?
Oh, yes, Sung from Korea signed with the Padres.
Yeah.
So Padres kind of make it. There's Padres who were acting like they were kind of in sell mode. They were like a mild, like retooling rebuild. Suddenly are spending. So yeah.
Yeah, and there could be benefit in starting early, acting early, because once someone in that similar range of contract or position signs, and they set a market, you're kind of like at the mercy of that first contract. So I don't know, control your own market. go out and get your guy.
Yeah.
I like Michael King. I think that's a good
I
signing.
think it's such an under. I was
I
like,
don't love it
whoever.
for Michael King.
Exactly. I thought whoever got him is getting the bargain of the offseason. And
Yeah.
$75 million at 3 years, 3 years, $75 million for Michael King is, I think, potentially the bargain of the offseason.
Yep.
Great
Yeah,
deal.
really nice.
Yep. And I think once maybe because the Murakami's window to sign ends Monday.
The
And there's
22nd.
Zero buzz about where he's going.
Yeah, I saw it's like MLB insiders say, no worries, he's going to sign.
I still think he will, yeah.
But I don't know, because what's like worst case for this guy? Like a year? 2 years?
Yeah, I think the worst case is he gets basically a 1-year deal with an opt-out.
Like
maybe a 2-year deal with an opt-out.
Club option?
I might even be a player option. It may even, club option probably.
Like a tryout almost.
Essentially, yeah. It's like a 1 year, hey, we'll sign you to, maybe a little more than they would like to for a year. But it's 1 year. We'll give him $20 something million.
Yeah.
Just go and try it out. That if any team does that, it's going to be a team that can give him playing time regularly without having to worry about, I don't know. I don't see it being like one of the big competitive teams.
Yeah.
I kind of said the Mets, and now I'm starting to feel like that's not happening.
I don't know what they're going to do, man.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're going to do.
They
lost Helsley, too. I mean, they're just like the wheels are falling off. And
yeah, it's a weird time for them. I mean, they still got Devin Williams. They got
they got Devin Williams.
They got Jorge Polanco, who they're going to put at first, which is interesting.
Yeah, Marcus Semien.
Yeah, sure. Mets are weird. Let's talk about the Cards. We have not had a chance to really get into Topps Update Chrome, which released a week ago, and a flurry of debut patches popped up. I mean, kind of nuts.
Case one.
Yeah. Case one.
Say hour one.
Case one, debut patch. Boom. And, we were kind of looking at the checklist like, is there more than there were a year ago? It's like, not really.
Same amount.
Same.
Yeah. 270 range.
Right. Maybe it's also just year 3 of the debut patch chase. Everybody sort of caught on of like, this is the product we need to rip on day one, and we need to rip through as much of it as we can and
maybe
get those eyeballs on us because it's true. I mean, I follow that little debut patch tracker on Instagram. Shout out to them.
Shout out you.
Who just is coming through. I mean, they were throwing out like, oh, by the way, this Evan Carter one got pulled finally.
Yeah, they were doing the past years.
Yeah.
It's like clutch.
Which that's kind of nuts that one took until the week of this product release to finally surface.
Yeah.
But what do you make of how frequently these were popping up? And like, it hasn't really stopped. Like, there's still, it's slowed down a little bit because we're now moving on to other big products, another big baseball product, which we'll get into as well. But they're still popping out pretty frequently. And Kurtz is off the board. Cruz is off the board. There's a lot of big ones off. Roki, no. Roki's still on the board.
Like almost better said, like what's left.
Right.
Roki.
I believe Roki's still on the board. James Wood is still on the board.
Was Jacob Wilson
is still out there. There's a few other ones. I'm going to our guy, the debut patch tracker.
Rookie of the Year Drake Baldwin may have been. There are a good amount out there still.
There are. That's the thing. Is it does?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little tinfoil hatty right now.
Mm-hmm. Please.
And everything with a grain of salt, of course. But there's still a lot out there. I'm gonna say I think it's in, and I know there are audits and stuff, and these things are published and blah blah blah. Let's just again tinfoil hat. I'm going to say it's in Topps' best interest, Topps Fanatics, whomever, best interest to front load things and not have things be as random as they claim to be.
Yeah.
I think that from a business decision, and maybe again with the need for things to be random and with audits and everything, that just big companies aren't afforded this opportunity to make these decisions. But I think it's the business decision to know where that Kurtz is, know where that Roki is, and not just be like, oh, we're going to write some code for some machinery in some factory in some city and hire some, locals to run this manufacturing. And we're gonna have this whole production for these crazy cards that are the most produced and curated and specific for America's pastime, and all these other sports are doing it for. And not know specifically or have a rough idea of exactly where that card's gonna be. Through production process, they damage out like things. Not everything comes out crystal clear. Like there's got to be some like intent or some like, I'm trying not to get like,
I understand.
like
you don't want
accusatory.
Right.
But like, I feel like I'm not alone. I might be speaking for some that are listening here. Like, it doesn't always seem as random, I guess is a better way I could put it.
I think you're on. Look, I think the theory that like the first week's worth of shipments to everywhere, whatever. They get and they don't know where it's going, who's getting what. They don't know and we're sending the Nick Kurtz palette to blank.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I won't go that far. I don't think that's happening.
Okay.
But I do think there is the first shipment should be have a lot of these pop out.
Front loaded.
Because this is our week to shine. And hey, we got another product next week that we really want to push and really get eyeballs on and send, have everybody change their profile picture on social media to, we really need to push that. We have a 1 week window here to get full attention and full eyeballs on what is the quote unquote biggest rookie chase for baseball collectors. So what better way to do that than to make sure that first shipment of boxes and cases it has a very good mix, but not everything.
Right.
But things like, Nick Kurtz is off the board. That's number one. But we're talking about it. Well, Jacob Wilson's still out there. James Wood's still out there. There's a lot of really good guys out there. And that is true. There are a ton of big guys still out there.
Huge.
But I don't think it's super. I don't know. I don't think it's super inflammatory to say that. Yes, it's within their best interest. It's within the hobby's best interest in some cases that these things come out. In some
cases,
that these things come out early to drive the interest to keep people chasing this stuff.
Yeah, if there isn't one hit for a week, release week, people are like, no one's gonna hit him. No one is. I'm not even gonna bother.
Right, which is what I think happened with the first run of this. They were so hard to hit.
I mean, they were 80.
Yeah. I to this day, I actually don't. I need to see an Excel sheet or something of what got hit from that 23 one.
Yeah.
Because things were coming out really late. I want to say the Volpe came out way after the fact.
Right.
That's not happening. That didn't really happen last year.
Yeah.
A lot of the big ones came out early, but not like this.
I just feel like there's too much money involved. There's too much money on the table where, and there's got to be a happy medium because if you take the extreme of my conspiracy theory or whatever, then everything gets pulled on the first week. And then there's no need to even bother with the rest. So there has to be some sort of, so it's not
you need a middle ground.
Middle ground.
Yeah.
And I would venture to say if that were true for baseball, it would need to be true for all products.
Right.
SpongeBob, Star Wars, it'd have to be true for all products because all these things are getting processed and manufactured in the same facilities, I'm assuming.
Right.
Yeah. And then okay. And so let's just say everything is random or there isn't any other interests, or whatever going on. Mix it up, the manufacturing process. Because, they seem to be a lot of, at least just talking specifically about the Chrome update, a lot of the larger hits and the debut patches specifically seem to be a little concentrated. Yeah. Perhaps in areas of the world, the country, whatever.
Right. Look, I know what you're alluding to.
I'll pump the brakes, but fill in the blanks, you know?
Right. There was one place in particular on release day that it was pretty. If you look at the statistical odds of being able to pull that many in a row,
yeah,
I don't know. You probably have a better chance of winning the $1.5 billion lottery.
I believe in miracles.
Sure,
honestly, I do, and
it can happen.
I'm happy for hobbyists because just customers, and customers that are customers too,
right?
That are that support the hobby as a whole and whatnot.
Right. There are people,
the beneficiaries of these experiences and these.
We've seen it
events.
There's people.
It's happened here.
There's people walking this earth who've been struck by lightning twice and can live to tell the tale. Like it happens.
God bless them.
Right.
And some people hit some people hit 6 debut patches in an hour.
I mean, it happens.
It happens, and
it makes you scratch your head.
Yeah, and it adds ripples and speculation throughout the hobby, and we're talking about it weeks after. We shouldn't be, but we are.
Right.
And so I guess what I'm saying is, if there isn't a big overarching conspiracy or whatever, just make it a little more random.
Yeah.
Go upgrade your machinery, upgrade your code, do this, do that. While you're at it, do some QC checks too. Let's stop having off-centered silver packs in every flagship product. Nice. Let's just it's like while we're at it kind of thing. We have a laundry list.
We have the resources at this point,
but I think just like customers too, because while customers are the beneficiary of being in a case break or a multi-case break that has 6 debut patch autos, back to back to back to back to back. They're on the other side of the world, the other side of the country. In the same breath, there are people that are getting 6 less, where you'd hope it'd be a little more spread out or something, odds-wise. I memean, they publish odds. Don't publish odds. Be like Panini. Just don't publish them. You're still going to sell out.
Yeah, I will.
And I'm being hyperbolic,
right? Of course,
and facetious, but
right.
What do debut patch odds mean to me? I bought into Chrome update breaks.
Right.
What do they mean to me if I can just go on my app and click on the pinned break, and the odds are different elsewhere? It's like they're the same odds. I mean, I get how odds work, right? But it's like it just seems a little.
Look.
Again, we're talking about it 2 weeks later. It's like I don't feel like we should be. Not at this point.
It was a weird release day where we all were in the office going, boy, this just.
Not a great look for breakers.
No, that's the other thing.
Because that could happen to us. Yesterday, Emma Roberts goes back-to-back rock stars.
Right.
And it's like we're all looking at each other like, here come the tweets. Sure. Here come the comments.
Yeah, let's turn the mirror on ourselves.
Here it comes.
It was an insane day yesterday. I think I said, boy, these breaker delights are crazy for this Crow basketball.
Right.
And I am sure there were people watching going,
right.
Well, of course.
So I want to bite my tongue a little bit because it happens all across the board.
Right. We
I digress.
I mean, we do box breaks on here on Mojobreak Media if you're watching us every week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny how I think we are pretty consistent. I think there's every once in a while we get something crazy. Sometimes we get 3 weeks of crazy. Sometimes we get 8 weeks of nothing. It happens. And yet what you notice is those 3 weeks of crazy. Of 3 weeks of, oh, wow, you hit a $10,000 card in this free box break. Oh, you hit another $5,000 card a week later. Mm-hmm. And then you just hit 3 SPs in one box. What are you guys doing over there? You clearly are trying to pump up the product, but it's well, go watch our Chrome basketball hobby box break and tell me we're trying to pump up that product. Right. We're not. It just is random. And I think if you are feeling super frustrated watching certain places, certain breakers open this product and hitting just an ungodly amount of debut patches out of this, something that just doesn't sit right, you are absolutely valid in feeling that way. Because it is a little weird. It is a little sketchy. It is a little, and no one wants to feel that way. I can tell you, we've been in that breaker seat of we don't want to feel that way.
I know. Yeah.
It's weird. It's part of the, I don't know. It's hard for me to really put into words because it is hard to figure out if there's anything to do, what's going on because again, we're not at the facilities. We don't know what's coming out.
Third parties do audit them.
Right.
They publish their findings.
These things are happening. I think it goes back to what we're saying. I think the most plausible scenario here is you got to get eyeballs on week 1. And they may not be sending specific saying, Mojo got this one and, so-and-so got this one and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that's happening. But I think certainly they're like the first shipments out to breakers, out to hobby shops, out to customers are going to be a little more loaded than maybe week 2, week 3, or then maybe shipment 2 or 3. And then maybe, hey, baseball season's coming around. Oh, the James Woods shipments out there now. The Jacob Wilson shipments out there. Boy, if February or March, we see those start to pop up.
Let's start making some calls.
I don't know.
Call sheet.
And maybe none of that happens. We're also ripping so much of this stuff.
I'm happy you brought that up.
We're ripping a lot.
And
so are other breakers.
I feel like the greatest defense against that top most liked comment that is breakers are ruining the hobby. Then you get that comment. The top reply after the most liked reply is, well, breakers break more than everyone.
Yes.
I feel like for the very first time since that defense has been like valid, Topps 2025 Topps Chrome Update is the first product released that for the very first time people are actually doing the math, and it's not adding up still.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people be like, all right, I actually broke it down. And yeah, breakers are, and specifically Bubba at Mojobreak is ripping more than Cody Ball, over, But I did Bubba's numbers, and he should not have hit X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And people are actually starting to break it down. And I love the pettiness because I was that guy that was like, hey, I'm a breaker. I break more than everyone else. Yeah, I've hit some supers. Yeah, I've done. It's like, yeah, like, and then I'm seeing people do the work, and I respect it, and their work adds up. You go on the app, and it's like, hey, breakers break more, and 6 debut patches. That math doesn't math.
It doesn't.
But I was also sick that day, so what do I know?
It doesn't. And again, I don't want to make any accusations to them. I don't know. It's because it's not. Awesome. May not be them. It may be. It could be from higher ups. It could be. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, this is not a finger pointing. No. It's just an observation.
Yeah,
and it's nothing. It's no observation that hasn't already been made a million times. Yes. It's we have a mic. We have mics. That's it. It's
the classic. We see you. We hear you. You're valid. Your criticism, your feelings are valid. If you feel like, boy, this stinks to high heaven,
may or may not be a little jealous too.
Yes, we haven't pulled one yet. Let's also the elephant in the room.
The jealousy
here.
Come through.
Yeah, the elephant in the room is there has not been a debut patch pulled in Mojobreak premises since we started ripping this product.
What is not seen in frame are my Kleenex off to the side here.
Right. We pulled 2 in the entire run of this since they've been doing this.
Since this was a thought.
2. One was, and look, we got a great story out of it.
Thanks for sending us
2. So, maybe it is a little bit of sour grapes on our part, but.
And we're going to keep ripping. It's a fun chase, and they're still incredibly hard to hit, and there's still so much amazing things to get hit. The Legend Autos have been great. Legend Autos have been
they've been awesome,
pumped up.
Like look, I say all that, but we've hit
every team has Legend Autos now. Sick.
I think we've hit 2 Bonds autos.
Yeah,
there was an awesome dual Griffey Trout that I saw.
I take your Chase Shugart rookie debut patch auto. Right. I raise you a Barry Bonds GOAT auto to 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Sorry,
Chase. That was mean.
Sorry to Chase. Yeah, he's it took a lot. That's a lot of hard work to get to that debut patch. So we apologize.
That one back.
There's been great stuff out of it. There really has.
Yeah.
It goes beyond the debut patches, but look, it's not going to go. This story's not going to go away. And when we start seeing debut patches for NBA, when they haven't announced it for NFL yet, but we're getting those rookie ones that they've been wearing the last few years. When that starts to happen too,
they just announced Formula One. Isaac Hajar and Bortoletto have debut stickers in the new Chrome product coming out in a month.
Every single sport that Topps, they've already been doing for MLS too.
Uh-huh.
Every single sport that Topps has an officially licensed product for, they are going to have those debut patches. Some twist on the debut patch.
Debut patch,
Ain't
gold
going
logo,
nowhere.
man. There's going to be some.
Yep.
Yep.
Ain't going nowhere. So let us know in the comments. I'm really curious what everybody thinks. If you've got your own theories, sound off. Don't be afraid to offend us or anybody else. Honestly, honest to God,
we're guilty of being the breaker that's had a hot case. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to happen. You
Right.
know, it's. But yeah, let us know what you think. Honestly, because
Yeah.
it's an ever developing and evolving story. Just as the hobby grows and more players come in and whatnot. So it's, you know, there's no right or wrong answers. It's just we're all just living in it, experiencing it. So
yeah, exactly. Well,
cross your fingers. You're part of the next hot one.
There you go.
Hopefully we have it.
Yep.
Tune in.
Exactly. If we pull the James Wood debut patch, we'll be like, look, it's all random. This is obviously a vetted process. It's wonderful. We trust it totally, and great cards. We love this product.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll watch this podcast. There you go.
Let's wrap it up with a little Cosmic Chrome talk. It's a product that I fell in love with year one. I think this year it also looks great. Price point, I know, kind of is a little on the steeper side. I didn't see what the hobbies are going for at the moment.
I saw a graphic on Instagram yesterday or 2 days ago. So like 2022 Cosmic Hobby Box was like $199.
Yeah, it was a lot cheaper. It was definitely a lot cheaper.
And the print run was like half.
Yeah.
Double the print run, triple the price here.
That is a little cause for. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm seeing it floating in the 500 spot right now.
I love the move to an 8-box case because and the auto odds didn't change per pack. So what you have now is every other box hitting an auto on odds instead of like every third or fourth. Planets are flying, which I guess there's a pro and con to that. Just, you know, scarcity gets affected, but they're beautiful. And
they didn't make a mistake this year with the print runs for the planets.
Right.
Which I think was now 2 years ago. That was the thing where the Plutos were popping up like crazy.
Yep.
And we realized that they've made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
So that's nice. They got that corrected.
Yeah, for cards like that where it's like there's like a rainbow aspect to it, you know, collect them all. I like to see them a little bit more, you know, popping out a little bit more. Make your Plutos and your, you know, Neptunes and stuff, you know, super hard. But
yeah,
they're cool. I like the design updates too.
They look cool. I just personally like the cards. They look really cool. I remember, when they were $200 a pop, I got a couple boxes for myself because I just loved the design.
Yeah.
And the SPs are fun. They're a fun chase. But yeah, I'm looking at $500 to $550 for a hobby right now for a non-auto product. I get it. If you're like, not for me, you know,
it's tough.
If you want to get in on breaks of it, I think to me, this is a product to be like, get in on the breaks.
I'm going to go get my team.
Yeah.
Get in a case break. My base cards are going to be beautiful. A lot of refractors, a lot of like, they have the speckles and the SPs are sweet. The Constellation SPs.
The Constellations look so good.
Yeah.
Those launch into orbit autos look really nice when they do pop out. And the auto checklist, again, is there's no bad auto in it, basically. There's pretty much nothing but like real good autos. And there's guys who don't sign often.
Yeah, we had I think our worst auto we had was an Ian Happ to 75.
Yeah. That's probably the worst you could get.
Yeah, and then the Cubs owner in the break was like, "What's happening?" I was like, "Nice, like you're a good sport."
Yeah, that's a little tough. Meanwhile, I've seen Sammy Sosa autos pulled out of there. That's pretty cool. I like Sosa signing a lot more again. That's big thumbs up on that. But I personally love these cards. And again, another product where a lot of these were flying on release day. A lot of big ones flew out early.
Yeah, a lot of big 1-of-1s.
A lot of big superfractors were gone.
Did you see that that box where every pack had a red to 10 in it?
Is that right?
Yeah, just to add fuel to the fire.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Now
I think that's a thing.
I was gonna say they have those boxes, the treasure boxes.
I don't think it's like an error box.
No, Topps is at any time it's pointed out, Topps goes, "Hey, that was a treasure box."
Yeah.
I've seen it with other products, so that's really cool.
Yeah. So that was sick. Everything was red disco to 10. Or
Wow.
every pack had a red disco to 10 in it.
That's crazy.
So there were 20.
Number to 10s.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. Yeah, I love ripping it, but I do see, if you're trying to, if you want to go back in time to the days where that was really what that was Topps trying, kind of really testing it out, kind of putting up a test balloon and be like, I wonder what this will take.
It was like the most popular box of the year.
It was huge. It was it was the rookie of the year. That year.
I mean, still it's a huge like sub brand of Chrome. They tried Sonic. It was just flopped, and then they went all in with Cosmic. But I still get asked on stream, hey, do you have like on like not in season, not in Cosmic season? People ask all the time, hey, do you have any Cosmic laying around?
Yeah. It's because it is a really fun rip, and those early boxes are I don't know what they're at right now. I'm sure they're crazy.
Yeah, they're not $200 anymore.
They ain't $200. That's the thing, is the market flew the moment those boxes were gone, and we could not keep it on the shelf initially. So we're now reaching a point where this is what, the 4th edition of this product, 3rd, 4th edition. I can't remember if it's the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, it started in 22.
Yeah, so we're 4 years in. Price is more reflective of probably the initial aftermarket for that original run. But it's still a product that I just like on a personal level.
It's still one of the most exciting rips.
It's hard for me to be like, I totally understand that, like, if you don't want to get in because you're like, the price of entry has just reached a point where I can't do it.
Get in where you fit in,
right.
A team break.
There's still plenty of great teams to get in on breaks for that.
Yeah.
Especially with some great legend autos and some cool SPs. So, yeah, it's a fun rip. But let's hear the conspiracy theories in the comments. Please, go nuts. I want to hear them.
Yeah.
We want to hear it, what you guys think about what is going on with the debut patches. Is there anything going on? Are we all just like, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
I hope there's nothing going on.
Yeah, probably. Who knows?
That would mean we're due.
Let's let the people decide. Let us know in the comments what you think. If you're watching this on Mojobreak Media on YouTube, if you're listening to us, go over to Mojobreak Media on YouTube, subscribe, and then sound off, because we would love to hear what you guys think. And I think if we get enough of those too, I think we'd love to read some of those comments on maybe the next episode we do. So I think it's going to wrap it up for today. Bubba, always a pleasure.
Dude, it's so good to be back.
Yes.
I know I said that last time, but
I know, but we're back now. We're rocking and rolling. Heading into the new year. Make sure to subscribe, Mojobreak Media on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe podcasts.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's right. This is going to be our last one
before Christmas.
That's right. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Whatever you're celebrating, we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Enjoy it with friends, with family. And we'll talk to you next time here on Wax Packs and Morning Tracks.
Be good, y'all.
Yeah.